Good morning and happy Monday, friends. I think it's going to be a good Monday. I'm excited about what I'm going to be sharing today and saving with you. Thank you so much for coming and spending some time with me. We're going to be working in the emergency binder today, but we're also going to be working on some dailies and some weeklies. And I have a new challenge that I'm going to share here with you. But first I wanted to show you a freebie that I put up on my coffee last week, and it's just to celebrate my love for books. I've always loved reading. I especially like the Just One More Chapter. I can remember getting in trouble with my father when he would come in and it's supposed to be lights out and going to bed, and I would just beg and beg that I could just read one more chapter, and he usually let me. And that looked, realized after I made that it went perfectly with the pretty plum colored new binder that I got from Missy Money. They actually kind of go. I don't know if I'm going to use this for birthdays or not. It's such a pretty color, and I do like putting in some more personal things in here maybe and use it more often. We'll see. Okay, so today I want to show you a new challenge that I'm going to put up and be using, and I'll have it on my coffee for free. But it came about because of my love for saving for my challenges daily, especially the 3 goals. I've really been on and big on having 3 goals. Excuse me, I just saw that I had some pin mark. You can tell I've been creating and marking things up today. I just get in the mood where I just want to work on creating. Do you do that as well? So last year, I think I told you that I had 6 envelopes in my daily edition, and I would just roll a D6 6 times and see where it ended up. Well, then this year I wanted to change it up, so I've been using Anna Banana Budget's Roll for Your Savings Goals, which has been wonderful. I love it. I'm going to continue to do that. But what I'm doing with hers is each month is dedicated to just one of my 3 goals. And so I was kind of looking at my month ahead, and it was empty, and it just looked so sad to me that I thought I need to do something where I can get a little bit at least every day into those 3 main goals. I just think it's so important to get yourself down to 3 main goals and be intentional. If you spread too thin, then you don't make that headway, and it's not exciting or as productive. Now, you do have sinking funds to play with as well, and you know that I do, like emergency binder and so forth. But these 3 goals have my attention in 2026. So I created this, and this is going to use the left, right, center die. You're going to roll that. You're going to mark your 3 categories, your 3 goals. You're going to decide on those. And then every day you're going to come in here and you're going to roll your left, right, center. That'll tell you which goal, and you're going to assign it a color. And then you'll roll a die. You can choose a D6 or a D4 or a D3, whatever your budget allows. And that will tell you what you're saving for and how much for that month. And so I did revamp my binder and made it, it was more brown and made it black to go with the newspaper look. And so my 3 goals are debt payoff, month ahead, and retirement. I'm going to still use my roll for your savings. It goes in here, but then I'm going to have this daily edition funding the 3 envelopes as well. So what I did was I made it black and white mostly so that you could have fun with color. I also made one without a color, so in case you don't want the colors that I picked, the green and the blue and the pink, you could do your own. But I wanted to make it so that those who like to doodle, planners who like to work on their script, I'm not very good at it, and I tried my hand on it, could add color here. And then you're going to be coloring these in as well, so it's going to become colorful as you save. I have made I made these inserts. I'll put these up on coffee as well. You can choose your own. I was going to see if you wanted to email me, I could send you a PDF of ones with your 3 goals. so that you can play along as well. But I thought I would start in February as just let you see how it's going to work before we get into the others. So let's do the first 2 weeks of February. I'm going to take out some funds and see where it leads us. I am addicted to saving a little bit each night, and I felt like if I came home and rolled these 2 die and then colored in, it would feel good. As I get in bed, sometimes I have this by my bedside, and I'll do it by my bedside. It's just kind of a fun, relaxing way to end the evening. Grab my colors. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take, you can either, I'm going to do a D4 since I'm really adding this on to my roll for your savings goal. And so you can either do them together. So we're just going to do the first 2 weeks of February. So that is a no-go. And now we have a right and 3. So my right is pink. So I'm just going to do a nice pink circle. And then I would put in the amount. And $3 would go into debt payoff. Okay. And then I'm going to roll again. And once again, those circles are no-goes. And there are more I wrote on the die of those circles than the other ones. So that's why it comes up so often. I did not realize there was actually an actual game that was left, right, center. And it was fun to read the rules on that. So I got the center, which is month ahead. So that's blue. And again, it's 3. So 3 going into month ahead, which you guys know is my favorite. So now it's not so sad and lonely and empty looking. Okay, and left 4. Left is my green. And then I think at the end of the month, I would, actually the end of the quarter, I might tally them up and get the totals for the 3 goals. 4 going into retirement. I'm gonna have to make some change as I go. Okay, left 3, so that's green again. So you can see it's going to become much more colorful. So it's okay that it starts out gray. You get to color it up your own. I even colored in the die to match the color that I chose as well. So that's 4. And now I can swap the 4 I did before. I'll take back a 1 and put in a 5. How was your Monday? How did your week start? Mondays can be rough. It's been rough where I work because we have been short one person for almost a year now. Been rough. Haven't found the right person. So that's a green again. And that's 1. I might just do this and then add it up when I'm done, but I'm gonna have to probably go with it now since I won't remember which ones I've already put in. I can do that for the week there. So then with there's 3 and 4, I thought I had enough, but that's the 9 to change out for a 10, but not just yet. All right, I'll do the 2 more, and then I'll speed up and do the week, and then we'll add that up for what goes into what. So left again, left is the color. It's gonna just be one monotone if this doesn't change. So that's 4 going into that. I'm just gonna do the last 2 here. Haven't put the 4. I'll try and remember. Okay, got a right. So right gets 4 as well, so that's pink. It's nice to end, so it began and ended in pink. Okay, so that's 4. 4 into retirement and 4 into debt payoff. So I think I can swap out here now in retirement. 5, really wimpy 5, and a 5 ones, and take the 10. Okay, and then 4 goes into debt payoff. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this. This is gonna satisfy my brain. I know I'm a little weird. I'm a weirdo, as my kids often say. That's the word for it. Okay. So now I'm gonna get me caught up to Saturday and maybe to Monday then here today. And I'm gonna speed up and then I'll add them up to go what goes into what. Okay then. All right, so we can see the star of the show was the retirement goal. So it got 10 here, 18. So 18 going into retirement. And so just in that little bit, and that was getting us caught up, of course. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We're gonna swap out those 1s for a 5. All right, that's retirement, the big winner for the day. And then debt payoff got another 4. And finally, month ahead came in and got the last 2, but just for 3. So now I'm caught up for the month of February, and I'll be doing this daily. And if you like it, just head on over to my coffee. I'll have that up ready for you to grab. And I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so then we're going to do our Anna Banana budgets. Roll for your savings and get us caught up because I'm behind. And let's see what we need. So red is a D4. So that's 4. I'll use my fat one for this. So 4. Yellow is a D3, and 3 is 7, and then finally a blue, which is another D4. 7 and 1. So that's 8 more going into debt payoff is what we're rolling for this month. What did I say? 8, 5, 6, 7, and 8 going into debt payoff. So I think I'll be using this money to go to the debt binder. since that has my tracker for paying off debt. So far right now, I think I have it separated, but I'm not sure, so I'm not going to count it because I think some of them were here. Okay. So that's another of my daily love saving daily. Thank you, Anna Banana Budgets, for doing that. And then we're gonna get caught up today on our Norelis Budgets Dreams Do Come True. This is a freebie on her coffee. Love it. It's a community savings. She rolls on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so I've written the numbers that she rolled on the 10th and the 12th. And she does $5 each day. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm just going to recreate what she did. This is Tuesday. So there's 1, there's 3. Did I put 2 in here? Yeah, I did. So 2 got 1, 1 got 1. 3 got 1, and then 6 got 2 of the rolls. So it gets $2. And then we go back to 2, and it gets another 1, and 3. And then 5 got 1, and 2, and then 4. I think that's the first one 4 got. Okay. All right, so we've got, mine are debt payoff. Got an additional 1 today. I'll add it in here on my tracker later. This is so nice of Nori. She's also doing one of these binders, not just for herself, but her sister. She has made one for her sister. Such kindness. I love that. Retirement. So you get to pick your own categories. She just does the rolling for you. And it's nice sometimes, isn't it, to have someone else be the one responsible for where the money goes. It's just another way of changing it up a little and make your savings fun. All right. And now we're caught up with our weekly for Dreams Do Come True. And last for our dailies and weeklies and monthlies, here is my 90 days locked in. This is our last month for this beautiful challenge by GB at Incomes Babes. And I'm so excited about, put the money over here, hopefully I'll have enough. All right, so I'm going to finish today. Well, I'm done series 5. Finished that. I'm on the last one, 6. I'm gonna do the 2 rows today. I'm gonna leave this row for next week, and then the final week of February, I wanna do an extra push. I'm going to use her, this is for stickers, but I'm just gonna roll, I'm gonna pick one and roll them and give myself an extra push that last week and see what we can get. Okay, so these are her cards, and I just do the face value, but then she has some draw 2 cards in there, add an additional 5 and so forth, so to spice it up. So let's get ready and see what we got. All right, add an extra 5, draw 2 cards. Okay, I'm starting off really spicy. So I got a 6 and a 5. All right, so 11 plus 5 makes this day really spicy, $16. I may not have enough cash left, but we will see. Okay, there's 16 going in there. All right, next day, let's put this over here in the pile. Okay, now we got a 1. Thank you very much. I think I better spread these out so I can grab faster. Okay, and then we got a 4. So I think I'll take the 1 back and put in a 5. And then we get the 3. Okay, 4, 3, and 4. Okay, the last one on this row, double the next card, so it's a 4. Okay, so we'll just take one back and put in a 5. Okay, so for the next row, I'm gonna shuffle them up again. Hopefully don't come up the way they just did, because that was wild. Okay, here we go. Starting off with a 6. So this is another way to save instead of just rolling the dice. Kind of fun. 4. All right, 4. I'm going to have to bring back, okay, I don't have the correct change. So I'll put in a 5 and take back a 1. All right, 5. Add an extra 5 to 3, so that's 8. I hope I don't run out of money on this row. And the last one, double the next card, which is, draw the next 2 cards. So there's 1 and 2. Okay, that was nice to me. 3 doubled is 6. I had enough. Woohoo! I honestly was sweating it there for a minute. Okay, let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what did we put in now so far? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, just in those 2 rolls. Like I said, this is going to be going into my month ahead snowball. So this is amazing. I'm super, super happy. I might have to get some more cash to put into that for that last row and the final push in February, but we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, and we are going to see where this ends, the total is at the end of February. Thank you so much, GB, for helping me save, pushing me to save. I love it. Okay. All right, hope you're still hanging with me right now as we get into our emergency binder. All right, these decorations, by the way, on my binder, I don't think I've said before, are from GB. I'm on part of her coffee membership, and I loved how they went with this beautiful blue. They were from the January membership, and I'm not getting rid of them because I just love them too much. In fact, I created a challenge for February in blue because I'm just in my blue era, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. So let's see how much money we have for this binder. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, and 50 going into our emergency binder today. Okay, let's see how far it gets us. Okay. I am going to roll for the calendar. I think I'm going to do a D4. And I have 4. I'm loving the blue, but I am eager for the winter to be over, I'll be honest. It has been an exceptionally long one. I think mine's back here. An exceptionally long winter. Okay, I think I had another dollar. I'm gonna do that and take a 5. Stick in there. Okay. And then we will go to, we're gonna skip the roll in. This is another roll and save I did for the groundhog. Now we're gonna do it. We don't have much more days. Oh, and it was easy on us. It's a 1. Nice. So we'll put another 1 in that. Envelope, and then we'll go on to Income Babes. I think I have to flip back for that. All right, she's got a lovely pink one for February. We're gonna roll the D6 here today. And we got a 5. So a 5 going in on Incomes Babe February group play. And then I'm doing the Mrs. Champions Saturday savings. I started out doing my Emergency binder on Saturdays, so that's why I chose this one, and I'm just gonna stick with it even though some days I don't get it videoed on Saturday. It's okay. All right, so I'm gonna do the 14th, that was Valentine's Day, and I do the low income. I add 1 and the 4, and I'm putting 5 in. Okay. And we've already done these 2. So we're going to go on over to Miss Judy's Save 25 a month. Let's see, I need to grab a beautiful red. Okay, so 5 going in here. I think I will take that other 5, bring it back, and take that 10. Okay. And now Bajan Girl Budget's deck mail. I love this. She does this on Saturdays, so I'm always 1 week behind because I have to wait for that to come out. I'm actually 2 weeks behind. We got to get caught up. I'll have to get her numbers for here. We'll just do the 2-7 today. I circle it when I'm done. She pulled a 2 from the deck mail, and it was add, and then she rolled for a D10 and it was add 8. So the total was 10 that needs to go. This can get spicy. This one ends up taking a bunch of my money. I always feel like I need more money for every binder, don't you? I just love the different savings challenges. I just wish there was more to go around, but it is what it is, and I'm thankful for it. Okay, and then I'm doing the Enchanted Owl's Nest group play. It's beautiful. She's a very talented creator, and I am going to roll for the alarm clock with a D4 because we're getting low. I'm not sure how far we're gonna get. Okay, so that is a 2. I'm going into the Enchanted Owl. I may not be at a finished group plays, but I want to play them. I love them. They're gorgeous. Let me see if I have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 5. Swap that out. Don't have much left to play with. All right, and we have 2 Sister Bees deck of cards. I need to go grab the deck of cards. Just 1 moment, please. Some days I'm just so excited to get saving with you that I don't get everything I need. I so enjoy saving this way and saving with friends. Thank you to all who are watching and keeping me company on this journey. Okay, so this is like blackjack. I'm doing it the low income way. So bust, you would add it together and the total, and I'll add the 2 digits together. All right, so we got a 4 and a queen, which puts us at 14. Okay, oh my goodness, we busted. So that is 24. 2 and 4 makes 6. So today we are saving 6. For the month of February, I'm using red. All right, 6 going in because we busted. We made blackjack the other day, last time. That was only $3 then. It was awesome. That doesn't happen that often for me. Okay, now here's where we may get into trouble. I may have to stop before I finish all of the challenges, which makes me sad. We're going to do Norelis 12 months of savings. And this month is February, and it's Oh Mama Budgets. We're going to definitely get one of hers done. How much do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm going to do a $4 fry. I'm gonna put $4, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, Mama Budget. This is a collab with Norelis and some other lovely creators. And I will put Norelis link down there. You can go and find all the others to grab those. Okay, so this is the Villains Challenge by Donna, powered by creativity. And I have some villains cards. Every so often you get a villain there, and I got off of Amazon. We're going to pick a card and hope that we have the money for it. Here we go. It's a queen, and queens are 10, and it is the Queen of Clubs. So, what color? That's kind of a purple. I don't know that I have a purple. Traditionally, it's black, isn't it? And that spades is black. We're gonna go with a clover. We're gonna make it green. And I may have to draw from my buffer envelope to get this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have to take 2 from my buffer. One moment, please. Okay, so that buffer is planned so that I don't have IOUs, and it does not count as a cheat, Leanne, so I'm not putting any dues in my cheaters do club. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and wait a minute. Did I take too much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No. 10 going in there. And which one did I not get to play? Okay, Save with Judy's Crazy Dice, but I did get to do her $5 a month. So hopefully we'll get to play with this next week. All right, and that is my emergency binder done for this week. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I pray that your whole week coming up is great and blessed, and that each day will bring new blessings. Bye.